deserve an explanation for what happened. Well, I think I'm not allowed to play Steam engines anymore. So that was bad. Let's see if anybody comes back to the chat. But yeah, turns out the phone does not like streaming. Does not like streaming on the front camera. Does not like the heat. Does not like fire. Does not like fire. That's bad. Turns out that is a genuine thing it does not enjoy. Being close to fire, no. It is of no use. If you need fire and there's a fire going on, do not bring the phone close to it. It doesn't work. It just doesn't like it. So yes, no, it's not. It's an Android. It's a Pixel. It's a Pixel 3a. So yeah. So I'm sorry that all went wrong. We tried. We really did try. We failed in a disastrously bad way, or rather, I did. No. I have had one turn when I turned up at the East Anglian Railway Museum, when it was one of my first turns as a fireman there. I asked the cleaner, could you get me something flammable? So, don't you dare do that for me. So yeah, that was terrible. And so we don't play with petrol. Anyway, hello. And yes, epic failings. How do I look at the chat? I don't really understand any of this stuff. So if you have questions, you want to say stuff, just keep it coming up and I'll just keep looking through it, because I'm trying not to touch the phone as much as possible, because, you know, the inevitable, oh God, it's going to die. But yes, yes, I'm fine. I'm just sorry for being a major disappointment to all of you guys. And it wasn't funny at the time. Trust me, at the time it was truly, truly terrible. And I was angry. And this particular cleaner I have got angry with several times, but never quite that angry, because there are a lot of swear words. A lot of swear words. And going back to, I don't know if... yeah, well, it did, basically. It's, I think it scared a fire now. It had quite a close brush with it, so I think it's got scared. I think it might be alive, and it's learnt that fire is not the answer. Again, top tip here from LMM: don't use your phone to try and stop fire. To which bit? Because there's multiple issues here. So, what happened? Do you want the answer to? What happened to the stream? Hope you're okay. So, yes, I am. Yes, more. Yes, we had lots. I was meant to be. I think I was meant to be in the Netherlands at the moment, or next week. Yeah, no, I was meant to be in the Netherlands at the moment, filming out there, but obviously that's not happened. I was meant to have gone back to Europe as well to do some more stuff there, and we had stuff lined up. So yes, there was more. There was more European railway stuff that was happening, and now isn't. What happened? So it turns out the phone does not like streaming. I'm now sat in the shade rather than in the sun. It did not like being in the sun, and then. So it died, and then, oh yeah, I set fire to the table accidentally. So the Willisco that I own, which is over there cooling down, that I don't know what kind of solid fuel it's meant to take, but the ones that I've got are square, and if you kind of cut them in half and put them in the burner and kind of ram them in, they kind of work. And when I rammed it in there, the bits that were on fire got knocked off, and so they were on the table. And so that was bad. And yeah, so that didn't go very well at all. Don't touch Apple, really, with very much Windows and Android. Have you got a girlfriend? My mum lovely. Lovely. I look forward to meeting your mum. That sounds fantastic. So we things up. So going back to some of the things that were said earlier, I don't know if people are still around. Yes, we'd love to come and play the 7.25-inch stuff. That would be good fun. Yes, I think that would be very good fun. It's meant to do what? It's meant to catch fire. What's meant to catch fire? The table, the phone. Which of these things was meant to go on fire? Yeah, the Raspberry Pi you can do a lot with. I mean, I can't because, as you know, I'm useless. But the Raspberry Pi is an amazing piece of kit. People can do really, really good things. Yeah, but this one's working, James. So, yeah, enjoy. This one is working for at least some time. Kind of trying to keep the phone up in the air so there's airflow coming over it, so it doesn't disintegrate itself and do a rapid disassembly. So yes. Anyway. No, none of that was planned. No, that was not how it was. I'm fine, thank you. Oh, how is everybody in the chat? I suppose we should be asking these questions of how is everyone? Is everyone fine and lovely on this day? So I did manage to take part in the big Twitter thing, which turns out they've changed the times off, so it's happening later in the day. So that was great fun. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That sounds like a... I mean, there are more options of things coming out to us on the channel, so that's kind of exciting. Yeah. I mean, that sounds good, getting up. I've got several things I need to do in Yorkshire anyway, so that's exciting. Oh god, there were so many comments there, and I need to scroll back. I fired up my Mammoth T18. Good thing. They're great fun. Check out a study. I keep looking at studying just, but for something that I'm not going to use that often, they're a lot of money, and I have lots of things that I use more often that are, money. Yes, we have some more Loco versus car stuff potentially in the pipeline that we're working on, hoping. Oh, no, I'm fine. Like, I work on proper steam engines. Like, it's based on the burns I've got of proper engines. What I can get off a Mammoth is quite limited, believe me. Yes. Yeah, so you don't get cough. Yes, I'm trying not to. It was. Where the hell are you for it to snowing? I mean, if that said, I was in Poland once in May and it snowed, and that was just unreal. It was a day like this, like absolutely hot. Then we had the most incredible storm. I was sat by the window where I was staying, watching this storm because it was incredible. And actually, before that, if you're in the Discord, remind me later. I'll send you the picture I've got of the steam engine and the lightning strike above it. It's cool. But I was taking pictures of lightning, trying to get this shot of lightning above the steam engine, and then I got this sensation that I should run and go. That never felt it before in my life. That you should definitely leave now. So I kind of packed up my kit and started walking back. It was like midnight. So for you don't know, at Vostin they had working steam still, and they had a depot, and so you could kind of wander around, take pictures of stuff, and the engine was in steam all night because it was a working steam engine. It was still working steam. Anyway, packed up my kit and started walking back to the accommodation. About halfway, I was like, I should run. Legged it, and as I got in the door, the heavens opened, it came down, and it was the most phenomenal storm. So I was sat by the window watching it go, wow, and then suddenly the entire world lit up white as a lightning hit the building next door. And I flew back out of my seat because I was just absolutely terrified, because I don't know if you've ever seen lightning hit something like that close to you before. It's absolutely... I thought my life had ended. So I'm not sure I got onto this tangent. Something about storms, lightning, burns, trains. Don't know. Something happened there. Cool. So yes, stuff. Sorry, there's lots of comments here. Yeah, I'm fine. Everyone's fine. Have you heard the Swanee New Barn Railway? Nope. We must be the only person whose phone has an overheating problem. I don't know. Got to go from Ohio. Whoa, love. Okay. Very pixelated. Yes, it's on the front camera, so I can see what you're saying. So yeah, it's not brilliant. I will try to do more videos with 48. At the moment, can't do anything with it. There isn't really any damage. It's just disappointment. Torrential snowing. Blah blah blah. Hillary, I got that. Okay, that sounds EWR. Oh yes, that would be entertaining. Yes, because I've seen your photos of it on the Twitter, not on the Twitter, on the Discord. Yeah, it's the Mammoth thing is going to happen later on, apparently. Sounds like a plan. Good. People excited. He sounds excited. I don't know. I know the NRM. The NRM apparently knows who I am. From a discussion I was having with somebody. Apparently they know of us, which I'm not. I hope is a good thing. So this is different. Hello from Australia. Hello from the ginger with the. Hello. Have you? Yes, I know the Bluebell very well. I like the Bluebell Railway. Snowing in some of the states. Blah blah blah. Dusting. Do I break out my MM2? Yes, you do. Hello, Patrick Fox. There will be more stuff with the 48 at some point. It's we were starting to get a hanging of what we were doing with it in regards to the work that we need to do to it. And so that's all was going to come up as videos when the work happened, but currently there's no work happening, so yeah. The 43s are going to be scrapped, I assume. Hey, good choice. Emma Solar is lovely. Hello to Liverpool, that's quite cool. Hi from Fallen Matter UK. My loco, if you check through the channel, my loco is a little Ruston 48 DS with 48 mighty horsepower, allowing it to move about 100 tons on the thingy. Would I be interested? Wait, oh god. Would I be interested in looking at a fleet of old farm machinery? Probably. Will you ever do a Lawrie Goes tanks? Yes. If the opportunity ever comes up, 100% yes. Spoke to some of our members. Nice. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. So basically, I'm crying inside. Yes, yes, I am. Can you please do more videos on 48? Yes, yes, we will do more videos on 48. Hello from Luxembourg. Hello to Luxembourg. That's also steam rails. I would go for a rail speeder, or as we call them over here, Wickham's. Yeah, I would definitely go with that. So yeah, as William says, there's some stuff lined up which is really, really cool content. Watching, oh, screen. Hello from Southern Journey. Yeah, 48 horsepower. Hello from Tamworth. Cool, Tamworth. Hi, Matt. From Georgia. Wow, Lawrie gets tanked. Yes. Hello from Essex. Hello from Georgia. That's something we have actually thought about, flying planes. I've got a friend who's doing his private pilot's license. Yes, I've got to do a multi-dyke diesel. That sounds hilarious. I love 165s. They're great. Notification sound. Yes, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this much people to still be here after the disaster, so I didn't bother telling it to shut up. I have just one of the videos vegans have done to farms, and it upsets me, so I thought, okay, do vegans know that they need farms? Not sure. Yes, so I'm sure I was on talking about something, and at this point I can't remember what it was, so yes. So for those of you who've joined us latterly since I started talking, I'm fine. I didn't burn myself that bad. It's nothing compared to the burns I've had on steam engines, which are much worse. Oh god, oh god, I didn't realise there's more comments. Oh my god, oh my god, oh god, Jesus. Okay, sorry, I didn't realise that happened. Where is your loco? My loco lives at the Mid-Suffolk Light Railway. Hello from Michigan. The 48, hopefully, once the wheels are sorted, it had, again, before all this stuff happened, yes was the answer. It was designed, it was destined for a couple of places for things, and it's not. Looking forward to your next challenge. What's broken now? Yes. Scotsman is quite unlikely, I feel. I'd love to do it. We're looking at doing some off-roady stuff in the future. Didn't see it there. Yeah, Steam Rally was, well, it was part of it was for a few moments, and if you have a look on Facebook for the Twitter Steam Rally, you can see everybody else is joining it. It's really good. If you like vintage things and like Steam Rallies and things, yeah, it's brilliant, and there's lots of cool things. I'd love to see it live. I will see if I can arrange that. We'll see if we can do that. What scale 03 vintage? What scale 03 diesel shunter? That's greeting from Tamworth. 37, always a 37. 37s are awesome. I didn't burn myself up. Sup? Yes, I've seen the Fort Ruston, the Hornby Ruston. I want them to do my one. Are you really colourblind? Nah, not really. It's just everyone takes the piss. Are you still in lockdown? Yes, we're in lockdown. Any more Lawrie Goes Little Locos? Lots. 7.25. They're huge. Blah blah. Lots of Americans. How's the digger looking? It looks like a digger. Very old. Were you inspired by the late Fred Dibner? I loved Fred Dibner. Can you come to Australian Tamworth Miniature Railway in New South Wales? Yes. Right. If I skipped over your question, I'm sorry. There's lots to try and respond to. Hello. We're talking about looking at doing Australia at some point in the future. Certainly New Zealand is on our list of places we'd like to do. And so, yes, if there's stuff that can be arranged, if you guys have contacts there and you can arrange for us to come over there and take part and drive things and have interesting vehicles, get in contact, because, yeah, we'd love to do it. Oh, I love Beetles. I would love to drive a Beetle. I want a Beetle. I've never driven one, but I love them. Traction engines, yes, we have traction engines lined up. There are a couple of ones lined up. If you can organise a driving a tractor at the, yes, I mean, Embassy and Bolton have got some magnificent engines, and I would do terrible, terrible things to get to go behind a 37 because the noise on a 37, guys, is magnificent. Yes, and there's, oh yeah, Berlin to go back to, and a 40. Oh, 40 would be good fun. Why do you hate most, what do I hate most about electrical stuff? I wanted yellow in bright yellow, Beetle in bright yellow, not pale yellow. What do I hate about modern electrical stuff in cars and tractors? Because I don't understand it, and it breaks, and it does stupid stuff, and like, hello, phone just randomly shutting itself down for no reason. Okay, it doesn't matter that it was starting to melt, but I like things, I understand steam, I understand how it works, and I've got a vague understanding of how internal combustion works in the basics, and are pretty good at following, you know, we can go down problems and go, this isn't working, therefore this. As soon as you start throwing electronics into the mix, you've got an added problem, and I don't understand it as well. That's my hate. That's where my hatred of electrical bits comes from. You know, it's just don't understand it, and it's also unnecessary. Like, so many modern cars have got all these added things that makes life easier, and auto-adjusting headlights and windscreen wipers, and this and the other, and it's kind of taken away the fact you have to think. And it's a bit like an automatic car. I like having gears, so you have to think about what you're doing. You think what gear, and I don't like the control being taken away. I like the fact that it's a bit more of a natural thing that we're working on. So yeah, that was the answer to that one. Where's the stream gone? Oh god, the stream just keeps coming. It disappears, and then I don't realise. This has become a Q&A, apparently so. We will be going back to Tinkers Park, because I volunteer there. We plan to do some stuff there. Possibly, we might do a tour. Oh, awesome road trip in it. I can't wait for these videos. Yes. Yes, thank you very much, Steve. That would be absolutely, absolutely incredibly wonderful. Also, if possible at all, Illingworth. Because I love Illingworth so much. We had a wonderful, wonderful day when it came to the Mid-Suffolk with Charles. And it was lovely. Poor old Charles. Yes, English Electric is amazing. Sweet. That sounds awesome, Duke. We are coming back to America. In fact, there are now multiple trips to America happening because stuff's happening behind the scenes. So we will be doing more than one trip out there. Steam engines are the best boys. Yes, they are. Would it be possible to do an in-depth repair at the MSLR? What do you mean in-depth repair? An in-depth repair video, or an in-depth actually do restoration? Berlin traditional shot. Yes, that would be good. I know the 30. It just shows what good things 37s are because they keep going. How about you? Don't know. This is positive and this is negative. I understand that much, and I understand if you lick them both at the same time, it goes tingly depending on how much power it is. Okay, that makes sense. It does get confusing with who's with different names. And partly own a full-size 03. Nice! I do like 03s. Where's your 03? Where's that based? Yes, again, had a plan to go to Ireland. Had a plan for taking the MR2 to Ireland, but that's not happened because the MR2 don't work. I'm planning to take the MR2 and do the West Coast. I was thinking with my dad, because we promised to do it for years, we never had. Possibly also want to take the Moggy, because I love the Moggy. How about model trains, though? Model trains I'm fine with. Like, as rubbish as it sounds, like sat playing with model trains and taking them apart and rebuilding them, that's just very relaxing for me. I can figure that out, I understand that, because power goes in there, has to go to the motor there, and then leave there. That's fine. I can understand that. It's when it gets more complex, like DCC. I can just about understand DCC, but... Oh, you made the Jupiter out of Lego. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. I really, really enjoyed that. And the 48 that you made as well was absolutely superb. What should you make next? Can you make my Lotus? Well, not in its current disassembled state. I mean, that would just be a box of Lego on the floor. But can you make the Lotus how it should look? Or the Supra? Sup, hello. The joys of tractor from the 80s, electrical stuff that's dying. Yes, well, if it's got Lucas on it, it probably just won't do anything. Although I've got a Coventry Climax pump that's got a Lucas starter on it, and we put a battery on that, and that came with a red roof. So we went, there's no chance this will work, and it fired up straight away. So that's quite good. I want a Trabant. Trabant is very much on my list of things that I want to get. Me and JM, who's probably still in the chat, hello James, if you're still there. When I was part of his channel, we had an amazing adventure around Berlin involving a Trabant. If you go and check out JM on Car's channel, you'll see that video of me and him causing massive traffic problems in Berlin, actually. Oh, I love an MG Midget as well. They're awesome. Yo, are you interested in slot cars? Passing interest. I have some scale electrics. I've just not really done much with it. How is Jupiter coming along? It's in the shed. It's sat there and it doesn't work. But that's basically what we accepted. Have you gained more muscles from owning Humpty? Yes, I am the only one. I am the only one who can fire it up. The rest of the guys just can't do it. They can't even. You're meant to turn it over with the decompressor off, and then get the momentum up. And once the momentum's turning, throw the decompressor back into compress, and the momentum hopefully will carry it on. They can't even do it like that. No, I just don't use the decompressor now. I just throw it over repeatedly. I'll talk to the club president and send you his phone. That sounds lovely. Thank you very much. Haven't you been alive? Yes, it was a plan. Being live was a plan. It went terribly wrong. Yes, I would love to review your fire engines. We'd love to do a lot more with fire engines. We've got some stuff lined up. Again, we can't do anything at the moment, but it would be great. A full TARDIS. God, obviously I'd rather have a TARDIS, because then I could go find more steam engines and more rusty Rustons and bring them all back to the present day. Would it be possible to do a and to repair or a bit of restoration at the start? Yes, I'm sure it would be. Problem with a lot of these things, like going and doing something like that, it's time. It takes time away from our other projects. Although we will be doing some more stuff on the Ruston 48 coming up. Take Jupiter to America. Do you know what? I'd love to, but can you imagine the cost? I mean, we've said before, and it's several times we've mentioned this kind of thing. We do not have much money. We've been very lucky with the stuff that we've acquired, and yeah, we all work jobs which aren't particularly well paying. So, I mean, if someone wants to pay to take Jupiter for a round trip to America and back, sure. I've never been to the Crew Heritage Centre. I know, it's terrible. I'll take the fully working retardis. Hello, Genius. Oh, nice. I love the fact you've named it after my 48. There was someone who was going to make nameplates for them, and I meant to take a picture of the nameplate, and I just haven't done it. What was a disaster? The live stream we tried to do before, because I set fire to the table and the phone overheated many times. I would absolutely love to do something on Captain Baxter, but it's out of ticket, and they're not going to do it for a while. When it comes back into traffic, absolutely would love to do Baxter, because it is one of my all-time favourite little engines. Hello, Anpal Tech. Yes, it does sound interesting. What's your thoughts on a Transport? I think they're great. A friend of mine, the guys who occasionally turn up on the channel, the two old gentlemen, they rebuilt one recently, and I thought it was fun. They did it for some kind of relative, and it was awesome. I have seen lots of steam lorries. I had a lovely day out, oh god, decade or two ago on a Sentinel steam lorry, and was just so much fun. Do you have any stationary? I don't have any stationary engines. The ones that I'm interested in are the ones that have nice big flywheels and pistons and things that go pop, pop, bang, pop, pop, bang. And as much fun as they are, they're quite expensive, and I could buy things that I can actually sit in and drive for that money, or you know, even try and repair some of my stuff. If you come to Victoria, we have to organise. Yes, that sounds awesome. Did you split you, or do you still do things together? We don't do as much. We still see each other and we chat quite regularly, and we have plans to do stuff together. My team particularly wants to do stuff with JM and do some stuff with him. We talked about ideas. The big problem is that we're both busy. JM is ridiculously busy because he's almost at 100,000 subs. He's grown ridiculously this year, and he's a big YouTuber who does it full time. He's out filming most of his time. And my team and me are working jobs during the week. I take time off to shoot extra videos to make the content that we do. So just factoring extra time is a challenge. Yeah, we go, before this started, we generally go out every month or two for a dinner and a catch-up. If you go stateside, have a look at the... Oh, yes, I've found them on Facebook. I need to send them a message and be like, hi, really like your engine. Can I have a drive, please? Because the square tank thing they've got is awesome. Oh, you got K-cars. What K-cars you got? Matt would go mental for K-cars. An MC Eagle. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, of course. That's very, very, very cool. I'm in my backyard. Yeah, in my back garden. The disaster was the previous streams not working. I have not driven. I don't even know if I've seen Ruston Steam. I don't currently haven't driven it. I'd love to drive Russell. Russell is it's just so iconic, and it's a gorgeous looking engine. Yes, Jupiter would almost certainly break down in America. I mean, we did have a plan with our host over there, Trey, about possibly shipping the Lotus out there and driving the Lotus around, which would be good. Oh yeah, don't forget to get Patreon. Guys, if you're not already one of our Patreons, we do Patreon things. You get bloopers and a podcast and other little things which happen. And yeah, we do that. And there's one tier, and it's give us $1. But it really does make a big difference and help us, because we don't make much money out of YouTube. And basically, the more money we can make out of it, the more we can do, and the more it makes our life easier. And we have some seriously big adventures coming up, like ridiculously big things that we're going to be attacking and doing, and some amazing ideas for stuff that's happening, because you guys seem to really like what we do, and the bigger we get, the easier it is for us to do stuff, and the more it doesn't cripple us financially to do stuff. So yeah, if you want to visit and have a look and help out, that would be amazing, and it really is appreciated. And yeah, it will help us to make better stuff. Do you have mammods? Yes, that was the start of the stream, was attempting to fire up mammods and it all going terribly wrong. Oh yes, oh okay, the Helston Railway's got the original engine, nice. Do I name all my vehicles? Yep, everything's got a name, unless it's, so the Lotus doesn't currently have a name because I haven't really driven it enough for it to get any personality or a name to come out of it. So everything else has got a name. The 106 is Legacy. Trying to think what other cars there are now. The NX is Nixie, Jupiter is Jupiter, the Dodge is Red Roof, Jeb is Jeb, the Dumper's Humpty, the 35 is Fergie, Viking's the Digger, the Supra doesn't have a name because we've never done anything with it, Turbo is the Turbo MR2, Franken 2 is the other MR2. Yes. Cornwall's nice. New build steam engines. Because I want to drive them, I'm going to say I love them all. I think they're incredible. The new builds, I think, are very good. The conversions, I'm not a big fan of, because I like heritage. That's why I like steam and old vehicles, is I like the heritage. I like the fact they're survivors. I like the fact that they are silly and they shouldn't still be here. Especially the ones that have been to scrapyards. I mean, for God's sake, these things went to scrapyards and were scrapped. And someone came along and went, I've got a really good idea. Like the guys at the Talaclin that we went recently and filmed a video with. Well, not that recently, but you know, the fact that they decided this silly little railway was worth saving is fantastic, and that's what I like about heritage. I like someone who's got old tractors or old cars, things which are obsolete and stupid, and they're like, I like this and it's worth keeping. I like the mentality behind that. So things like Tornado, whilst they are an amazing piece of kit, they don't have that heritage and that history because they're gone. I mean, I think it's an amazing engine. I've fired it. I have been on Tornado and I have fired Tornado, and it is cracking, and you can plug your phone in and charge it. But it's just a little soulless for me. Do you volunteer at the ERM? Yes, I was. Did I drive 813? No, I didn't drive 832. I was there at the gala though with 813. I can't remember what I was driving. I drove 813 on another day for the video. But yes, I'm still there. Boston Steam Museum. Okay. In Bolton. Okay. Belonging to Fred Dimmer. Hello, Master Burt. Lawrie has lots of stationary engines that don't go anywhere. Oh, burn. J Vance. Brilliant. I am very much looking forward to going to Chasewater. Chasewater would be awesome. Don't encourage the abuse. That's good. East Bolton. Okay. Oh, really? That's cool. I'll have to check out that railway being reopened. We can't hear you. Okay. Don't know. Had a helicopter landing on mouse. Rip the steering, hope it's to vent to a cruise. Yes, sorry, I forgot about that. It's difficult. Another one coming in. Yes, it is. I'm just an idiot. Yes. Oh yes, I want to do tanks. Why is the volume gone? Right. Oh god, I'm just going to skip all that to the better. God, volume gone. Why is the volume gone? Why is all this? Right, can you guys now hear me again? Because if you can, brilliant. And I skipped a lot of questions there. It's hard because I've got the phone in the hand. Hello, fine, good, brilliant. Oh god, and suddenly all the questions start again. The extension at the MIDI, that's the track's all done. I'm holding the phone up and it's my arm's getting tired. If you asked a question recently and I've missed it, then I'm sorry. I think my phone was on. Yeah, I keep changing my hands over because to hold the phony things. Although the mic should be there anyway. Oh God, Barrow Hill. I did Barrow Hill for the Fab Four. Barrow Hill is wonderful. I'd love to go back there and drive something around there because it's awesome. Yeah, Tornado's awesome. Yes, we have a couple of things with buses lined up. That is actually stuff that is potentially going to happen. Hello, Green Shark. Yeah, we are talking about doing buses and bus things. So that's all exciting. Going to scroll back up a little bit. Cool, people can hear me. Did I say about the MIDI extension? The MIDI extension ballast is down, and we're doing a sleeper campaign to get more sleepers. Once we've got more sleepers, the track will go down. But of course, we can't do that at the moment because nothing's happening. Are you going to expand my model railway? We will be doing more model railway stuff, yes. The one that looks the same, I don't know. Maybe be covering the mic, I don't know. I can swap hands. Does that make it better? I keep swapping hands what I'm holding the phone with because my arms get tired. What dimension do you love? I'd like to see Green Arrow back out. I love Green Arrow. Green Arrow is just a cracking engine, so I'd love to see that back out. Have your own classic US car? Yes, and many. The big thing I want is a Freightliner 86, I think, truck, which is the Optimus Prime, first generation, you know, when the series originally came out in the 80s, and that's what I really want, is the Optimus Prime. Hello, Ollie. How are we doing this far in the year, Lawrie? Oh, we're still here. It's not been good, has it? God, so many questions. This is great. You should do a camper bus conversion. I'd love to do a camper bus conversion. Can you come to the Plym Valley? If the Plym Valley would like me to come down there, yes. If the railway, if it can be organised for me to drive stuff at the railway, certainly. I'd love to do a camper bus conversion, but it costs money, which we do not have. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm glad you discovered it through the trying stuff. Well, I wasn't really sure about doing model railway stuff because there's a lot of other people who do it better. Like Sam's Trains particularly, it's very good. And yeah, but I think there's currently 6 episodes queued up ready to be released. So there will be more model railway stuff, and I quite enjoy it. So it's nice to have an excuse to do it. Do you know about the Ruston Hornby? Yes, I know about the. I'm really hoping once mine's sorted again to get them to do a version of my one and hopefully get a special edition of it out. I think that'd be really cool. Well, yes, we do have 86 Freightliners. The cab over truck, yes, that's what I want. When you're here, Chocomel, I love Chocomel. Thank you for sponsoring a sleeper at the MSLR. It's much appreciated. The line is going to be amazing because it's the best thing is the station at Brockford is there. Then you go down to what we call Dovebrook, and then it goes like that back up to the extension, and it's going to be glorious to open it up and make the engines do something. I haven't talked to the Avon Valley. We do have a Sentinel lined up though. We were going to do a Sentinel. In fact, it should have been done already, but it hasn't because of this. I have not been to that Quest Team Rally. We have a classic Land Rover lined up. We just haven't got around to doing it. And the update was looking at his wreck. He's working on it. That's all I know. He's he's very upset that it's been at the shed. Hello for Nicholas. Yes, the Fry Sentinel is gorgeous. I'd love to do it. I would like to come to Lapa Valley and have a go at stuff there. Sam's Train, it's not that good. Oh, really? I quite. Yes, it's one of the things I notice about Sam's Trains when I've been watching some of his reviews. Then, yes, because he doesn't have a railway background, there are things that he points at and doesn't know what they are. However, the rest of what he does when he talks on model railways, he's far better than me at model railways. He's very good at model railways. But yes, I hope to do something with him in the future. Oh, US HO scale, yes, which is the proper scale, because OO is totally wrong. Well, I mean, that's the thing we aim for, guys. As long as you're enjoying the videos we do, that's the main thing here. Well, thank you very much. Yes, I have been to Black Country Living Museum. That's actually, it's Black Country. Is that Beamish? That is Beamish, isn't it? Because Beamish is awesome. I want to go film up there. Oh, Old Discovery, very nice. I've got a Lotus Elite. My garden's wonderfully wild. Thank you. I have a standard gauge in my front garden. Oh wow! Do you have a loco on your standard gauge railway? I would always go for the classic. I'd go for probably Series 1 because I think that's cool. Yes. Project Marlin came to us before he bought it and discussed the idea of if it was a good idea. So I feel that I've actually helped make that happen. Oh, that's the private railway, isn't it? What's my favourite train and why? Train 294266 because it's mine. Loco. Yeah, Beamish is a wonderful museum. I'm really hoping to do some stuff with Beamish in the future. Would absolutely adore to do some stuff with Beamish. If anyone here is from Beamish or knows anyone at Beamish who would like to try and get us in to drive something up there, I'd like to drive everything at Beamish. I could do like an entire year's worth of content on stuff at Beamish because Beamish is magnificent. And hello thing. What kind of music do I listen to? Rock. All kind of rocky stuff, a bit of 80s music, 80s rocky, yeah, just general rock, quite like the 80s, like a bit in the 90s. Got into synth recently. Matt's very big on his synthwave stuff and sent me a huge folder of synthwave, and I'm like, this stuff is cool. It's really cool to drive to, and it's just nice to have going when you're doing, well, stuff that doesn't require listening to it. But yeah, I quite like that. Thank you for doing vids and stuff like that. Thank you for watching them. Glad you're enjoying them. I would love a cup of tea. Thank you very much. I imagine by the time it reaches me, it'll be cold, but I do fancy a cup of tea right now. Tea is good. So one of the things I miss about being in the shed is the constant supply of tea. I don't have any 16mm live steam. The only live steam I've got are the Mamods and the Willisco that we started the stream with. And I haven't thought about getting one because they're expensive, and for the money of buying one, or like a really nice one, you could buy a car. I'd rather have the car. But to try again, I have a bass guitar and I can't play it. I have it, and I've always promised myself I'd learn to play it, and I never have. Do you like Rovers? Yes, Rovers are cool. I like Johnny Cash. I like, but Johnny Cash is cool, man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I like not stuff that's in the charts. Modern charts music isn't good. I would love to own my own steam engine, but I would need to be a lot richer than I currently am to be able to do that. So yeah, if you can share the channel with your friends and help us grow so I can become rich enough to buy a steam engine, I would love you guys forever, because I would truly, truly love to have an Andrew Buckley steam loco. Oh cool, that's cool, working on the Weed Kill train. Nice. Some of the stuff in America is where it's very tourism-y, commercialised, but the Durango and Silverton is just stunning. I hear the Cumbrex and Toltec is better. It's not so commercialised, but honestly, I went and did the Silverton in the winter in the snow, and oh, it was so good. It was so good. Wait, what live stream? Oh right, so this originally this all started, for those of you who have joined us now. Originally, the live stream started off by trying to take part in the Twitter rally, which is on Facebook and Twitter. Hashtag Twitter Steam Rally for people who like steam engines, vintage vehicle rallies, and the normal things that in the UK would be quite common every weekend would be a rally of some sort with steam engines, old cars, army vehicles, and obviously it's all been cancelled. So some enterprising individuals set together an online one, and so at 1:30 it was meant to be a mass gathering of live steam engines. So my little Mamods and Williscos were fired up, and the stream did not go well. It went very bad. The phone overheated, and then I set fire to the table. So that was good. I like my Morris Minor too. I've always wanted one, and I just want to drive it around. That depends how old you are, I suppose, to be the youngest cash around. Cash is cool. I didn't ask this in the Q&A, but what music? We just answered that, yeah. Mostly rock, generally. I love Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is probably one of my favourite bands. Charles, you're exempt from being loved. Make Lawrie the new part. I have, yes, that PewDiePie is my goal to beat. It's never going to happen. The Sterling single wheeler is an absolutely incredible. I'm so sad I never saw it run because it is incredible. Which lemon car do you think will break down first? Mine. No, Morgan's. Morgan's. I have the fear I have very little faith in. British diesel locomotive. When you say British, do you mean British Rail? Like something, because it would be a class 20 for a big thing. If it's any other British diesel, I already own a Ruston, so that's my Ruston. Favourite Lego set that you own? I've got the space shuttle to build from the 80s, and I really want to build that. I just haven't got around to it. My favourite one that I've built so far is the AirTech Lawrie, with it's a 3-axle truck with a claw on the back and a compressor. It's awesome. I have not heard of Sabaton. I've been to Great Central. I've not done Montserrat yet. Yes, they've got the Scarab there, and they've got a 48 there that's often shunting. I'll put my hand over the microphone. No, you don't. Hello, guy. With steam using. Hello, we built a steam engine over 18 years with. Yes. Yes, that will take a long time, but I also have lots of other projects which eat my money. So I agree. Let's get me a steam train, because it would be awesome. Or a traction engine. There's a big thing. I love steam locomotives, but I think given the choice, I'd have a traction engine because then it's mine and I can take it out. Like, so with my Ruston, it's my loco, but I have to ask the railway if I want to use it. So I can't always fire it up and go for a trundle. I can't even play the harmonica, so I really want to go see 4014. I am so impressed that UP's done it and restored it. It's fantastic. Yes, I think the Durango and Silverton has a similar program as well. Have you seen the Tim Travel about the weird steam trains? I don't think so. If you guys, any of you watch JM1 Cars, he did a video recently kind of talking about other YouTubers, and frankly we don't get much time. I mean, I know some of the rest of the team watch other YouTubers, but I'm normally so busy trying to make content and edit stuff and shoot stuff and then be knackered from it. I don't really watch YouTube. I don't really know many other well, I know other YouTubers through working with them, but I don't really watch that many others. Okay, that's cool. Have you seen I saw the big boy in Denver. So not the one that's currently running, but the one that's in the Forney Museum, and stood on the footplate of that and was like, this thing is massive, because it's huge. Yes, they've canned everything with 4014, haven't they? I hope to go see it when I'm out there. Pink Floyd is awesome. I watched some of Bad Obsession Motorsport, but again, don't really watch YouTube. Yes, I'd like to do a review on a Leyland tractor. Leyland tractors are cool. Have you seen or tried paintball wars in cars? I have not done paintball in cars, but I've done it. How was it you were able to get your hands on the Ruston? That's a long story, and I cover it in the 25k special part 2 that's coming out if I finish editing it tomorrow. So it might come out tomorrow if I finish editing it, because I should be doing that rather than talking to you guys, but I'm enjoying this. Yes, I moved the mic. Loved your Lego, but Mum hated buying sets. Lego is expensive. Oh, I'm glad you're still here. I'd never had Lego trains. I think I had Duplo, and then I kind of went from Duplo to model rails to 00. Borrels are lovely. What do I mean by 48? I have no idea. Remind me of what I was talking about. The Borrel Museum's good. Have you got a GoFundMe page? We've got Patreon. We haven't actually got a GoFundMe at the moment. There will be GoFundMes coming up. There's a couple of things later in the year that will be GoFundMe-ish. So hopefully people will help out. Oh yeah, and yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Hubnut, yes, we've been talking to Ian. We were talking to Ian before he went away on his trip. Hopefully we're going to be doing some stuff with him when we can do stuff again. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad thank you for, glad you're enjoying the channel. And the Lego Jupiter is awesome. Hello, Mad. Are you planning to make some scenery for Model Railway? At some point once I've finished building a Model Railway, yes. K-Cars. That is a cool collection of cars you've got. There's a scammer on the 48 that shunts around. Have you tried the steam locus from yesterday's latest video? Yes, as I said earlier in the stream, I've got I think about 6 episodes of Lawrie Goes Little Loco filmed at the moment, all queued, ready to come out. So yeah, that stuff we have tried them, and the stuff happened. So that's good. Oh, my arm's tired. You're going to have to live with this angle now, guys. Yes, they've got some amazing Garretts down in Australia, particularly the largest, I can't remember the number, but they steamed a couple of years ago, didn't it, which was the largest steam engine to work in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's awesome! How much to what cost? I don't know what the question was. 10th later, Lawrie still asks questions. Beard grown by 10 and he's lost £2. Yep. Have you ever done thrash on diesel? I have done thrash on diesels. Hello, Lauren Smith. One person who just like this will burn the firebox of a steam engine. Nice. It's just YouTube. People dislike stuff. I don't really understand why people dislike it, but they do. So probably people might have disliked earlier for the sheer chaos that we had going on, because it was pretty bad. Whoops. Phone. So yes. Oh, that's a probably. What's better, a Garrett or a Big Boy? Garretts were used more exclusively. No, were more used widely. So we're going to go with a Garrett because they were basically more usable. A traction engine, a modern traction engine, well, a full-size traction engine. If you're looking for a showman's engine, you're looking at about £500,000. Oh, I'm really glad that you're enjoying. That you're enjoying Lawrie Goes a Little Loco. Stephen, the Garrett is better. Yes, it has gone now. Thank you. This is the shirt that I wore when we went and picked up Viking. And if any of you guys are supporters who helped us with the GoFundMe to buy the digger, thank you very much. I very much enjoy having the rather big, stupid digger. It's a wonderful thing. It's fantastic. I thanks to one of our supporters, I found someone who is breaking one. So hopefully we're going to have a load of spare parts turning up. So when we can go to the shed, we can put it back together again. We are going to be producing a shirt similar to this in our store at some point soon. Hello, Model Railways Monthly International Online. Thank you very much, Lauren. Or Lawrence. Can't read at this distance. Yes, thank you for helping get that. The digger is awesome, and I cannot wait. It's annoying because if we hadn't got this thing, everything being shut down, Ash was making good progress on it, and we would probably have it on the road by now, and I'd be driving around going ha 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 ha, causing chaos everywhere. So we've got the V5 for it, that exists, and because it's old, it's tax exempt, inspection exempt. So we'll make sure it's relatively safe and go onto the road and cause chaos. How much is the average price of the little traction? Oh, the little traction. Oh, what, my Mammods? Like 100 quid ish. I don't know. Are you going to dig about something? Yes, I've got somewhere lined up to go dig. Someone's told me I can go dig up their yard, and I'm very excited to dig up their yard. Thank you for the sub. If you do a show like this after 20, okay, we will go make sure that happens. Something productively useful, I mean. Lily, I can't remember what we were talking about. Would I rather have a big boy or a 37? How much money do I have? Do I have enough money to run the big boy and keep the big boy? If so, big boy. If not, it's a 37 because I can actually use a 37. They can go basically everywhere. They're used on most heritage railways, and they make a glorious noise. And also, the big boy I couldn't have over here. So, oh, cool! You got a proper. What kind of Fergie digger is it? The progress with mine is nothing because we can't get there to do anything on it. None of us live where the shed is, so we can't be up there at the moment because we can't leave. Progress is it doesn't have a wheel because the steering rams are totally knackered. Yes, again, hopefully we'll look at. I want to do something with Sam's trains in the future. I work at the GC, and I don't know what to. Yeah, you had. Yeah, the Rusts. Oh, is the Little Ruston 48 left? I thought the Little Ruston was based up there on the branch. I thought it lived up there. I'm sure it did. Is it not? Someone tell me if the Little Ruston 48 has left being at Shillingstone, the branch. Sorry, I'm from the States. I am leaning towards. The big boy is wonderful, don't get me wrong. But if you look at how many engines similar to the big boy were built in different classes and things articulated like that versus the many types of Garretts, the Garrett is a superior design. Have you met Guy Martin? God no, I'd love to meet Guy Martin. I think me and Guy Martin would get on quite well. The 800s, the new things, are hideous. At the moment, they're quite nice, but they're not going to age well, and they're going to be horrendous. Yeah, Mansell, that's what I was thinking. Digging will happen. Yes, the Mori runs a lot better, but still doesn't run right. So it's going to be a carb rebuild job. Thank you. It's a lovely going. Yes, sorry, Lily. There's too many things. It's got to be one question at a time. I can't remember what's going on the stream. Would you rather be managing director of Northern or Southern? Northern, because then I wouldn't have to deal with London. Maybe Oliver, I might do. I don't know. Um, will you ever build a garden railway? I'd love to have the money and the space and the time to build a garden railway. At the moment, no, because I have full-size stuff to work on. Is Ash now a regular member? I think so. He's giddy on that. He's on. I think we're going to call him on induction period. Um, there are some concerns about the fact that he's competent, and that we clearly are not competent, and it might upset the dynamic if we actually start making progress. On the other hand, I really want him to start making progress because he's very good. Uh, I well, there is a project in the shed of which Matt was showing me how to rebuild the carb of, but we haven't finished it yet. So no is the answer. Yes, the starter motors are essential. The hand crank on Humpty, as much as I enjoy it, is getting very old very quickly. And tips on the best way to clean tracks on oil gauge. I always just use a track rubber. I think they're great. Garrett's are great. Hi Lawrie, always when the hopefully I need the railway. I'd love to do the Y7, and I need the railway to approve it. So maybe I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. Mad, if we do a shout out, then everyone's going to want one. What's the difference between your Ruston and the Hornby one? Mine's got black sides. No, actually, the big difference between mine is that the doors on mine. So the Ruston 48 should have little shutter doors, and that kind of fold up halfway. They lift up like an old car, and mine doesn't. Mine has the kind of the hinge remains, but very little remains of it. And all the photos of it back in its industrial days when it was working, the doors were cut off. So mine's got kind of traditional swing open doors on it, so they will look a little different. And mine's got a name because mine's Sir William McAlpine. How much do you miss Morris? It's weird because owning the locos are a really strange thing, because it's used by the railway. I don't always know when it's being used. I've turned up occasionally and seen it's being used. I love being up there. I love seeing it working. I love being able to drive it. But it's not like having a classic car or a classic vehicle that you can just jump in and take for a ride. It's a very different situation. So I miss it, but it's not that different to normal because I don't get to see it all the time anyway. All my money into food, guns and shots. I'm going to just buy more cars and stuff. Have you thought about getting the Hornby Ruston? I will. I want them to do my version. Hopefully they'll do my version and then I'll have it. I have heard of Lionel trains, but I don't have any of them. I have none of those things. Mad. Yeah, no, British engineering was great. So, yes, I will get the photo of the plates when I can get back up there. Does Guy Martin really live down the road? He is an absolute legend. Or means to build a locomotive, what would it be? I'm not sure. What would I build? What do I think is a travesty? Actually, a LMS 2P dock tank. They just wonderful looking machines. I'd love one of those. I have no idea where you can buy anything low for a train. The disaster was the live stream. This was meant to be an apology, and it's become a much bigger thing than just a thing. The disaster was the previous live stream, of which we tried to live stream steam engines and the phone overheated. I've not done the Isle of Man yet. I have not been to that scrapyard either. I'm going to go, can't handle the sound. Sorry for the sound being rubbish. Again, this was meant to just be a goodbye. I'm fine, thank you. We're good. Yes, I've done the Severn Valley many, many times. No, I haven't done the world's biggest model railway. I know of it, I've just not been. What's the most difficult steam locomotive you've had to lubricate? 5619. It's a TAF tank. Well, we call it the TAF tank. A Great Western 062, 5600. Just a nightmare. Nothing was accessible. We got Garrett. Okay, that's quite cool. Right, thanks for joining us, and see you later. I found out a photo of Barton 48 for you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We are going to be making t-shirts like this. Yes, it will be happening. I'll have to come look at it. Maybe you'll dig it out. The problem is looking at, because I did think about taking the Ruston, the MIDI is very big on its health and safety, so everything would have to be signed off, and I am not going to get all the hydraulics and everything signed off on my digger. It's just never going to happen. Did they? No, we never had anything like the shaves. The shaves are yours. We didn't have climaxes, Heislers, or shaves. We never had anything like that. I do enjoy the countryside. The apology turned into a fun conversation. Well, yes, it's quite good. The disaster again, guys. Your volume is rubbish. Yes, I know it's rubbish. Again, it was just meant to be an apology, and it's kind of come to a much bigger thing. And also, I can't see the phone. The disaster was trying to do a live stream, and it didn't go very wrong. Well, on a scale of 1 to, I don't know, 6. It's all right. It's a nice engine. A 50 over a 33. Hello, and welcome back, Oliver Fox. Yes, I've seen this. That's a decent start. That's a decent start. Thank you. Defence is spelled incorrectly. What? Yes, getting everything would need a current safety rating and to be approved. So, and it would need a approved trained operator to use it. So it wouldn't be. It just wouldn't happen. Good audio now. I guess my phone was in the wrong place. 55 mins. Oh God. The North Ings Farm Museum. Yes, I would like to do that. I've seen that. It's been great. Lawrie, can we have an online barbecue? Maybe. How about Martin? Is he a member too? Martin is the same thing as Ash. He came up to do a bit of welding because I asked him to, and then found that he actually really liked being up there. And so yeah, Martin will be coming back as well. They're both kind of basically yes. I think I don't know if he knows he's a member yet, but yes, there are other videos coming up we have planned with Martin and doing things with that, and it hasn't it. Yes, I've done Bob Min. Bob Min's lovely, but I haven't done a gala there. Audio now fixed. It's probably just keep putting my hand over the mic somehow, guys. I do apologise. The disaster turned into a happy accident. How is the Ruston? Probably still at the railway. The Kirk. Yes. Oh yes, the Kirkleys does, don't they? They've got. Oh, is it Hawk or Owl? That's the one that's they've got. Is it a Heisler? It's got the V-shaped cylinders and a tram shaft. But I mean that is a new build though, isn't it? It's not really heritage, but that is an interesting thing. I wouldn't mind doing that. It wouldn't be a Lawrie vision to go wrong. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Yeah, we want to get back in the shed too. It's very annoying not being able to do them. Your shirt. It's defence. It's an American one. I'll blame that for it. Yeah, it's not. There's was talking to the Southwell Railway, and there's a possibility of taking stuff to them, the Halesworth end of it, about using the dump truck and the digger there. Glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, my fingers are fine. Honestly, Mamod isn't going to give me anywhere near as bad a burn as I've managed to pick up on many steam engines over the years. I've had some very nasty burns. Yeah, firing big engines. No, because if I move, the phone will overheat. So, yeah. Did you fit the NSX? The NSX? Why NSX? Yeah. See, the Twitch things are very different. We're thinking of doing more YouTube streams like this, especially as it seems to be quite a success. The Twitch is different though. The idea with Twitch is it's games and it's a bit more relaxed. We can chill out, we can swear, we can have music and stuff that won't upset the YouTube algorithms. So, but yeah, judging on this, we'll do more of this stuff. Favourite muscle car? Corvette, just Corvette across the board. Does that count as muscle car? If it doesn't, it does now. What was the disaster? The disaster was the stream when we started, tried to stream live steam Mamods, and the phone overheated several times and I set fire to the table. More on the dumper. Yes, more on the dumper will happen. We've got a lot of work to do on the dumper. Kirklees is good fun. I'm trying to do trams. I was talking to the, oh God, what's it called? East Anglian Transport Museum in Lowestoft about trams, and that's kind of stalled at the moment. What's the weather there? It's 34 degrees in Pennsylvania. It's hot here. I don't know how hot it is. I am desperate to do Alfred and Judy, and mainly because Alfred's my middle name, so I'd love to do Alfred. What kind of stuff should you do? All over the UK. If there was something we want to do, particularly railways. I mean, I've got some stuff to do in Scotland, so all over the country. Lawrie, did you get kicked out of the house in the bush? No, it's just nicer out here. Yeah, they've got the Copley's got some interesting locos. They've got some more traditional engines there at the moment as well, haven't they? Big steam. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yes, I've done the Romney Hythe several times. Romney Hythe is great fun. Morgan, Morgan was getting so angry. It was wonderful. It was great fun. Oh, the 2CV. I think the Invercar is better. And I think I like it more. But the 2CV apparently, if you can drive. Oh no, the DAF. What does the live steam Mallard look like? Like the Mallard. Don't do it. Streams. You'll be standing your legs. Sitting like that. Go on. Yeah, I would do streams occasionally. Because that's how's Wreckfest? Wreckfest is good fun. I haven't tried contacting them because I didn't even know it's a thing. I really want to do something at the Statfold barn. They've got wonderful engines. They're kind of the place that I feel I need to be a bit bigger to approach them because they're just that good, and I don't really feel big enough. But yeah, the collection at Statfold is just outstandingly good. It's an amazing collection. How much work does Lotus need? Oh, lots. It's a full rebuild. I've covered this in the 25k special that's coming out hopefully tomorrow if I actually finish editing it. But basically, it needs a new engine, a different engine, so it'll need then a different gearbox, different transmission, and the interior is hideous. So it's going to be a new car basically when we finish with it. Did you fix your daily fog lights and radio? No, because the speakers still haven't turned up. And bearing in mind that we shoot stuff ahead of when the video comes out, the speakers still haven't turned up, and I cannot for the life of me get the fog lights apart. When will Le Mans be out? Demons? What, the next series of Lemons when we shoot it? How much did the old tractors cost to purchase? I was lucky. The 35 I think was £300. Jeb I think was 500. The digger was, well, you guys bought that for me, and the dump truck was 25 quid. So that was very good. I was lucky basically with them. They were very cheap, and our landlord was very good to me to let me have the 35 for very little money to do it up and to look after it, with kind of the agreement that if I ever want to get rid of it, he has it back basically. But I love it to pieces. I always wanted one. I don't know steward models. I have not a clue what they are. Tram content is something I really want to do at some point. It will happen. An 08 we had an 08 lined up, but again, it's not happening at the moment. Motorcycles is something I don't know much about. Matt likes motorbikes. Hopefully we'll be doing some of it in the future. Do you want to visit or have visited? Because basically I want to go anywhere where there's heritage railways. But I've been over. Yeah, I've been all over. Is there anywhere? The place I wanted to go and never got to go was Java. I never got to go to Java and see the steam there, which was a great shame. That's a fence. Lawrie, just straight when I asked the question, what meant is the live stream Mallard the Hornby one? What? I don't understand. The live stream. I don't have a live stream Mallard. We were talking like live stream Mammods, which are hold on. Oh god, okay, walk. Mammods. These things, mammods. Yeah, mammods. That's what they are, mammods. Not mallards, mammods. Yes. God, I lost questions. There we go. What's the agenda? What's next on the agenda? What for today? Finish editing tomorrow's video. Will I get DCC Loco? At the moment, no. Problem with it, if I build a layout apart from what I'm planning to build at the moment, then yes, I would go DCC. But let's go there because I can see the screen. But I have so many engines in my collection. I think that's over 300 engines in storage. That DCCing them all would just be a fortune. Linton and Barnstable is absolutely incredible. And what they're trying to do there is fantastic. And I have emailed them about doing something with them, and they didn't get back to me, which was a terrible shame because I would love to do something down at Linton and Barnstable. I'd love to have a go on the Baldwin. Okay, yeah, I'd love to go down to Plym Valley. Yeah, that'd be really, really good. Ooh, oh, right, okay. Good news, you want to... Yeah, that would be lovely. I'd like to do the Rural US Streetcar Museum. No, no worries, Outcast. Have you been to Beamish? Yes, I've done Beamish. Beamish was awesome. I've been to Beamish several times. I'm desperate to do something with Beamish. Absolutely desperate. Because they've got some amazing engines, particularly Llewellyn, the little steam engine. Desperate to do something with that because it's gorgeous. Oh god. Yes, we got plans for the Ruston to visit other heritage railways. It was there were a couple of places we were in discussion with it going to visit, but obviously they're not happening at the moment, so maybe they will. I would love to do North Yorkshire Moors, but we need to be so much bigger to even think about approaching them. I mean, I'd love to go and do stuff at them. I really would. Oops. What's that say? Yeah. Can use, yeah, I'd love to do it, but they're just massive. What do you think of the Romney Hive? When I think about the Romney Hive, I think, how stupid, like silly little steam trains. And then you go on it, you're like, this is awesome. They're like proper engines working hard. They're fantastic things. It's well worth visiting. I have seen some of Colin Fuges, but as I said earlier in the stream, we don't really watch YouTube. Quite a lot of creators don't really watch YouTube. We're busy creating stuff. We don't really get that much downtime. You know, bearing in mind that YouTube isn't my full-time job. You know, YouTube's on the side, so I've got a full-time job to work. Then try and make the content for you guys. Then try to edit. And basically, from like an edit takes us on average about 12 hours. You know, going through all the footage, working out what we're doing, and getting it done is about a 12-hour process. So yeah, we doesn't leave much time to look at other stuff. Are we having an? We're having a think. I haven't been to Prickwillow Museum. Element Meetup. Nope, there's no one there. Tanfield Railway, I have done. Tanfield Railway is fantastic. Again, another railway I'd love to go to and do stuff with. Can we get a spoiler about the next engine Lawrie Goes Loco? It's a locomotive. If it's, it was meant to come out on Thursday, but I haven't got permission back from the railway yet. So once I get the form back from the railway, it will release that. But it's a loco. I'd love to do trams. Yeah, would love to. If you know anybody there who could get us in there so we can do stuff, that'd be great. If people know railways and can get us invited to railways, it makes it so much easier if we get somebody saying, you know, a volunteer going, oh, we should invite this guy, rather than me going, hello, I'm a YouTuber, can I drive a train? It does go a lot better. Blah, 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 blah. If you do Twitch, will you do train sim? We thought about doing train sims on Twitch. Maybe is the answer. I don't know. It's a time thing, and generally the streams work better when I'm chatting to the public rather than actually taking part. Would you go full-time YouTube? Yeah, if the money was there. God, yeah. I think this is. Would I film what I'm doing and get paid to play with weird vehicles, work on my own vehicles, buy more vehicles, drive trains? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course we'd go. I mean, when we started this, it was never even a dream that it would ever get to kind of like this big, and we never kind of thought that we could even consider like making money out of YouTube. But when we get in this, we're like, oh god, you know, people seem to like what we do. So if it ever happened and the ability was there to go full time, god yes, and then there would be more videos and more content because we'd be doing it full time. So yeah, share away. North Norfolk is fantastic, but again, it's a much bigger railway and it would be a much bigger thing to deal with. The 48 doesn't need vacuum. It's not really powerful enough. It doesn't do anything. It's useless to go to another railway with vacuum because it doesn't go fast enough. At the Midi, it just about shoves the brake van up the hill without a vacuum sucking power out of the engine. It's just, it's not. It never had it. It would be hard to fit into the end. Right, it could be done, but I don't really want to. It's expensive, and there's no real benefit to it at the moment. Paddy McGuinness. What about Paddy McGuinness? Relevations. It's a loco, yes. Yes, a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the Chasing Giants, which is a series of we are planning of going to galas, train spotting, and doing things like that. So that's a series that will be happening. Chasing Giants. I have not done the South Devon. I'd like to do it. I've just never done it. Oh yeah, if you could have a word with Linton Barnstable, I honestly would love to do it. It's such a pretty. I've done it as a visitor several times. I'd love to go on the Baldwin, and actually, where you got there still? Because the steam engines have moved around a bit now, haven't they? Yeah, the Baldwin would be amazing, and it's just a lovely railway. It is a lovely railway, so I would like to do that very much. how do we invite you to railways? Do we email me? Our contact details are on our website. If you haven't visited it, we have a website, which is, funny enough, lawriesmechanicalmarvels.com. Do a Google it. It's definitely there. And there's a contact us form there. If not, I think it's in the video description. I think our contact details are there. I think. Yes, Lawrie, if you're going to the States, you should come at long stout. Yes, people keep telling me I should do young stout. Yes, with the rolling good tank. Yes, the boxy tank thing is amazing. I want to do it. I'm desperate. Bit by bit. Yes, sorry. I know, right? It's amazing that we put locos in Lawrie Goes Locos. Hello, Zane. I have not been to the Pin yet, but I think it's very nice. If you go to America again, Sir Henry, we have talked about doing that, but we talked about doing a road trip, and that's part of our road trip idea. Whether we do it, though, I have no idea. Have you been to Picorama? No, I've never done Picorama. No, I'm not going to do a Lawrie Goes Loco in Train Sim. The problem is, with Train Sim, it's basically as good as Train Sim gets, and as good as it can be. Diesel and electric are okay on it, but steam just doesn't work well on a sim. And as someone who does steam engines on a fairly regular basis, it's annoying, the differences, and the art of firing as a fireman. It's an art form. It's something to be really proud of, and not being able to fire and it not working in the way. It's okay. So it's okay for steam and diesel, not so good for no, it's good for diesel and electric, not so good for steam. So it's one of those things. I haven't played a sim in ages, to be honest, and you don't really get the sense of power or danger with it. You know, if I play a shunting thing, I'll be like, zoom! Oh, bang! I've hit the wagons too hard. Whereas in real life, train sims just don't do it for me, I'm afraid. Oh, I did email Amberley, and they kind of said we'll get back in touch, and they never got back in touch. I'd love to do some stuff with Amberley, particularly the simplex they've got there. If you could get us into the South Devon Western Champion, that would be incredible. I think South Devon, don't they have 1366? Isn't that based there? I think 13, the little pannier tank, I would kill for that. It's one of my favourite Western engines. Grand Tour, definitely, and the Grand Tour isn't as good as Top Gear was. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Mad. Oh god, yeah, the train sim ads-on are just stupid money. I mean, obviously someone's had to work to make them, and a lot of time and effort to make them good. And some of the details, I have the Class 50 pack, and the details there are fantastic on the 50. You open the window and the noise changes. It's very good, but there's so many of them. You could spend like £1,000, I would have thought, buying all of them. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, the L&B bolt is the resident, but I can't. There was a 440, which I can't remember the name, which I thought was gorgeous. I think that's moved on now. Axe has moved on, or is Axe still there? There were a couple of engines, and I know stuff has moved around. Oh yeah, 1369. Honestly, it's my favourite Western engine. I would love, out of more than any other Western engine, I'd love to do something on that. Yeah, I don't really want to spend £4,000 on DLC. Nothing's okay. Yeah, that'd be lovely, guys. Thank you very much. This has been a great live stream. If even, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's really exciting to have people interested in having us up there. I mean, we've done quite a few railways now. We're talking to other bigger railways. We're talking to Keza is one of the bigger railways. We've been talking to about doing something in the future. Go away. Sorry, a bug was climbing on me. And obviously we've been to Talaclin. There's more Talaclin videos coming out, so we're not terrible. So yeah, do mention it to your societies and be like, they're half decent, and he's a driver at some railways. 37 is the answer to that question. Always 37. Make a commercial 7¼ inch gauge rope. Depends what you define as commercial, I suppose. How's the beard? It's longer than it has been and shorter than it has been. Going to put a few videos on the Discord. Yes, do put videos on the Discord. We like videos and stuff on the Discord. I don't know what I touched there, so we're just going to ignore that because normal. Right, guys. Just if the stream ends suddenly, I promise I'll come back. I flicked something up on the phone. I have no idea what I did, so I'm just going to tell it to disappear and press back. No, don't cancel the stream. Oh well. I'm just going to cope with losing the screen. Yes, put people on the Discord. For an episode of Lawrie Goes Loco, might you be able to do Breaker and Worms Hill and Drive? I really want to. We were talking. Yes, is the answer. Hopefully, when this is over, we did some stuff with Breaker. They seem to like us, and we got a lot more lined up with them. I really want to do, well, everything actually at Breaker. Everything. Is it almost £7 for all the trains in DLC? Blood. Didn't swear. But that is ridiculous. Yeah, cool, nice tree. Have you been to West Somerset? Yes. My mother is a big fan of Somerset, so we used to go down to Somerset a lot, and I go down occasionally for the gardens and things. At Tatterclear, North Ings hosted. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know what buttons are. Hello, Vampirina. Vampira? Yeah, near enough. I wish I knew which button I'd press to bring all this stuff up. According to the video I watched, you can buy a proper train with the money it costs to buy. Yes, you can. Bearing in that you could buy my Loco several times over for that money. I really would love to do something with Beamish. Beamish is great. I said earlier in the stream, would love to. I like Beamish a lot, and there's so many engines. I'd love to have a go. I think 9. I think 9 at top speed is the top speed of my Ruston. I think it will do 9. Getting near that speed is scary because it's so short. It is scary. Nice thing though. It is nice. Isaac is LMB. Isaac, that's it. They're quite nice. I'm new to the channel. Have you done a pump dry? Yeah, Ollie. Oliver. If you look back at our 2,000 subscriber special, we have a go on a narrow gauge one. It was good fun. How many sheds do I have? Well, we only got like one behind me. I mean, yes. If North, yes, North Yorkshire Moors would be yes. Anything at North Yorkshire Moors would be fantastic. I mean, it becomes a lot bigger problem with a big railway because obviously when it's a smaller society, you can get away with a lot more, and you need less people to run it. Like realistically, for Mid Suffolk, I could shoot a video there with myself as driver, a fireman, and the RO acting as guard. As soon as you go to somewhere like North Yorkshire Moors, you need a lot more people. But Jesus, the North Yorkshire Moors would be incredible. I emailed Sittingbourne and Kemsley as a result of dealing with somebody at the video that should be coming out next week, and they haven't got back to me yet. But I would love to do something at Sittingbourne and Kemsley. I think it's a fantastic setup, absolutely fantastic. I would love to do the coffee pot at Beamish. It is fantastic. I'd love to do it, and Llewellyn and the steam elephant thing. That would be great. I've never driven a 37. No. The coffee pot would be brilliant. Yeah, it would be just super, absolutely super. But I'm glad you enjoyed them, lad. I wonder how I get this poxy thing up. Cool. Just as you know, guys, we started this with full battery on my phone, and this was meant to be a. There we go. This was meant to be a. I'm sorry for the stream going wrong, rather than an hour and a bit long ramble. So my battery is now at 15%. So we'll take this up. Do 10 minutes more, maybe, if the battery lasts that long, and then we'll call this an end. So if anyone's got anything else they want to say, then we'll. Oh yeah, I would love to do something in Tamfield. You have some incredible engines there, some amazing small engines. Would absolutely adore doing something in Tamfield. I love Tamfield. I've been a couple of times now. It's a bit of a way for me, but I love Tamfield, and I would love to. Yeah, would love to do something at Tamfield. Anything at Tamfield would be great. Samson would be. Yeah, Samson is strange. It's the Aveling Porter design, isn't it? I'd like to do something with that. Yeah, the 48 is still there. Currently doesn't start. I think the starter's backed up again. I had the starter rebuilt once, and it appears to have stopped working again. So it was meant to be taken off and stripped down to work out what's wrong with it, but then this thing happened and nobody can get near it to do anything to it at the moment. So at the moment, no is the answer to the Ruston. So it's still sat there. Oh Jesus, yes, Tobias. Yeah, of course I'd be interested. That would be fantastic. What's my favourite? My least favourite train? Modern stuff. I'm not a big fan on EMUs. I mean, I'd drive an EMU, but they're just a bit soulless. So probably anything modern. I have been to Barrow. I did last time I did a Barrow Hill though was for the Fab Four event that was meant to be Scotsman, Tornado, Blue Peter, and one of the A4s, and it didn't happen. I don't have a petrol mower. Yes, we are definitely considering going to Australia at some point. If there's the demand for us to go out there and there's enough stuff to do and enough railways and stuff, we're definitely looking at New Zealand. New Zealand hopefully is going to happen next year if we can travel. Ooh, excuse me. See you on the Discord. Yes, lots of Discord stuff. Oh yeah, and guys, if you don't know about the Discord, we have a Discord. It's in the video description. It's a great place to chat about stuff. Me and the rest of the team are in there regularly chatting about stuff, but trains, tractors, cars, all sorts. It's quite good actually. Yes, I've been to the Canberra Lake Railway. Is it quarry or lake? Yes, but I've been on that. Again, would love to go and do something with them because they've got their 3 little Hunslets in bright colours, haven't they? Do you have any stationary engines? I don't. If I had a stationary engine, I'd want one that's one of the more expensive ones with a big flywheel and something goes doof, 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 doof. But they're quite expensive, and for that kind of money, I could buy another car. Oh, hello, Sonaru. It's so confusing, people on the different names. Infostream, sugar, you know. Yes, well, I had to get some methylated spirits delivered to be able to fire mine up. So I've put another sleep at them myself. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris. I believe yearly is enough to go along and see it and look after it. I don't have a problem with Pacers. Pacers are fine. Pacers are... Well, they did a job. They're not brilliant, but they lasted a long time, aren't they? Like, really, when you look at it, Pacers did an amazing thing. The team show we talked about US and review. Yes, I would love to review a tram. Yes, for review sometime back. Yes, I've decided I'd love to do a tram. So yes, if you could open up that line of communication again, drop us another email or something. Yeah, would love to. That'd be great. The British Rail GT3, is that the gas turbine? That's kind of cool. This has gone quite well, so I think we'll do more. Sorry. Yes, I think we'll do more streams like this. I don't know where the epoxy... Oh, the mic is there. I see. I've worked out where the mic is now. Yes. Yes. Because that's a private collection, I feel I'd love to do it. I'd love to visit the Sandy whatever, the private railway, which was closed because he rebuilt it, didn't he, and redid it. I would love to, but I feel that's a bit much to kind of email like, hello, I'm a YouTuber, can I come drive on your private railway? I feel that's a kind of an invite only, like, oh, I've seen your stuff and I like what you do, or somebody I know has recommended it, would you like to come kind of job. But I would absolutely, I'd love to do that. There's some in Ops, aren't there? There's Puffing Billy for one, and you've got some 3801's just returned to the main line. So but it's a much bigger, more spread out country, so I don't know really. The Pacers were definitely due for a replacement, but they don't deserve the hate that they got. Have you been on the Sensible Railway? What's the I don't know what that is. What's your local railway co-pilot? 31s are cool. Oh, I'm taking a guess. Is that Northampton Lamport? If you want to drive a specific local Amberley, I would like to do the Simplex, because I really like the motor rail Simplexes, and I think it would go really well on a video just shunting about there on the Simplex. But basically anything at Amberley that I haven't already done. There's some great engines there. Obviously the steam would be lovely, but anything. They got masses of great vehicles. Yes, the 3801 recently went back to service and it's gorgeous, isn't it? I've never done Wensleydale. It looks gorgeous though. They had or have Whiskington at the moment, which I love. You should do a video with Nodrock. I don't know who that is. Again, go back to the thing that I don't really do YouTube. So yes, was it a 260 or was it a 460? I can't remember. The bar at the midi is great. Didcot I'm hoping to do something with in the future. That we are in talks, so hopefully. I've never done the Midland Railway at Butterley. That's something that's never actually happened. So yeah. Have you ever been to? I have been to the museum at Hollycombe. I've not done the big fair. Apparently that's quite good when they've got everything running, and I've not done that. I've been on the Great Western Rail Motor. Would love to do the Great Western Rail Motor. I'd love to film with that because what an amazing piece of kit that is. A Sentinel is in the works. We should have done it by now, but it's not happened. God, yeah, I'd love to do an A4. Would love to do an A4. Oh, okay. Yes, you can have a lot of fun with little stationary engines. Oh, if I would be on a plane out to South Africa to go do the Sandstone Railway, if that could be happened, because that looks, they've got an amazing lineup of locomotives, just absolutely stunning, and also yeah, it's magnificent. So if that could happen, that'd be great. Yeah, that's right. It's the gas turbine thing is a weird looking locomotive. Have I been on? No, I've not done any railways in Scotland. I think the most northerly railway I've done is Tanfield. Okay, well, which stationary engines have you got? I know a little bit about them, but not a huge amount. So yeah, that's that. Oh god, I can't see the screen anymore. Oh, yes. Yes. So where are we? So 4 more minutes of stream, guys, and we will cut this at an hour and a half long's worth of stream. Oh, I suppose the question I was going to ask everyone is, I can't see the screen. Do you guys want the video of what we were meant to do today? There was a camera rolling, and I can reshoot some of it, of actually running these live steam engines. Is that something you guys want to see, or are you happy with the chaos that there was? Because if you do want it, then I'll fire them all up and do a short video with them. If not, I'll leave it as it was, and we won't do that anymore. North Yorkshire Wars would be lovely. Hi, I'm a YouTuber. Why just... Hi, I'm a YouTuber. It's because there's a very negative kind of thing attached to YouTubers, isn't it? No, it was the post lady. When is the... next Lawrie Goes a Little Loco should have been coming out on Sunday, but it took the place of Lawrie Goes Normal Loco, which will come out Sunday. So a month on Sunday. Yes, okay, we shall get that happening then. So once I finish this, I shall go and bloody hell. Yes, most of you said yes. Would be cool if you don't mind. Oh god, yes, okay, that's a mistake, wasn't it? I will attempt to not make chaos. I have done the Crosswalks. Crosswalks is lovely, although I haven't done it since they opened up the line to Broadway. Ah, yes. Jome's not in traffic though yet, is it? I would love to do Jome. Jome is just perfect. I am exhausted. This has been a long stream. Potential for more. Go for it. Oh, Jack, you're here. Oh God, you missed your Oh God, that's terrible. Real life people I know are watching. What, the Jome? I don't. Jome, I didn't think was in ticket. I didn't know where it was being done. I thought it was at the moors in places. Lawrie Goes busting, yeah. Okay, be the next. I don't know who that is. Yes, I've seen the midi picnic area because I volunteer there. Oh, that's a hard question. West Somerset. They're different things. Like the Linton to Barnstaple is gorgeous and amazing for what it is, whereas the West Somerset is very much a real working railway. The West Somerset has lost some of its charm in the fact that it is an actual working railway. It doesn't feel like a heritage organisation. It feels like a proper railway. The Linton to Barnstaple is still very much a heritage and very nice. Review of K. Oh yes, I'd love to do Kaylee 419. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. That makes sense, Lily. Well, Jome's been under overhaul since it went to Epinonga, I think was one of its last places. It had cylinder issues and then went for overhaul. And I'm pretty sure it was in the shed at North Yorkshire Moors. Is it? I know it's under overhaul, I just don't know where it is. What bit was diplomatic? I forget. Was it diplomatic or was that bad? 1604. Yeah, 604 is coming on very nicely. There is Darlington North Road. That's where it is. Yes, I'm funny. As soon as you said it, remember that's where it was. But James, gorgeous. I'd love to do James. Probably King. Though I did, when I volunteered at Epinonga, I had a go on the shovel of Pitchford Hall, and it sounded amazing going up the bank. I do like a Hall. Stunningly good engine to fire. Ran very, very well. But I think just for the thing of a King, just because of the sheer size and power. What would you rather own, North Yorkshire Moors or Great Central? Rather. North Yorkshire Moors I really love. I love the scenery up there, and it's a more challenging run, although Great Central being a main line, that's a hard one. I don't know the answer. There will be more Chasing Giants. We plan to do more Chasing Giants. It just hasn't happened because we can't go out. But we had lots of stuff lined up for it because so many of you guys enjoyed it, and there will be more when we can go out again. Lawrie goes for a nap. Yeah, that's... The P2 is going to be an incredible piece of kit. It's probably too big for most Heritage Railways, but for what they want to go on the main line, it's incredible. Was it Foxcoat that was in black? One of the halls was in black, and it looked incredible. Yes, they made an adult film whilst I was there. I wasn't there at the time, but I was volunteering around the time the film was made. I've not done Lakeside Hatherswaith, but I would love to go there because I want to do Empress, the 060, and one of the Fairborn tanks. Would kill for a Fairborn tank because they are awesome. What did you miss? Lots of stuff. It's too much. It's basically just me nattering. Thanks for the stream. Have a great day. Oh, you're most welcome. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Yes, I've done Swanage several times. I've been there and done it for the Bullet event they did, and a couple of other galas and things. I would love a 14XX with an autocoach. It's perfect. No, I've not driven a 101. I'd love to. Oh, yes, with Pitchford when it came back, it looks stunning, doesn't it? I am half tempted to look at volunteering at Epinonga again. I've not done Dartmouth. The problem with doing Thomas and... Oh, would you like to see my loco? I guess it would make it more earn money, but not particularly. Next loco I'd buy... depends how much money I had. I got my eye on many different engines. It depends on money. If I had enough money, I'd love an Andrew Barclay, but probably another small diesel. I cannot wait to charge up to the new Holt, particularly with mine. I want to take mine up there. It will be fantastic taking mine for a run up there. Yes, I've watched the Tipful Thunderbolt before. It's very good. Hello there, MYYRA boy. How's the album? The album is actually something in talk. We're going to make that. Haven't got a Hornby Ruston yet. Nope. I'll keep it PG because it's Ruston, but the Epionga film came out. Or I think it was Thomas the Tank Engine. Right, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I'm going to call it quits because my battery is about to give up, so I need to disappear. But thank you very much. And yeah, Linton Barnstable would be stunning. I would love to buy a steam engine if I had the money. Yeah, Alton Hall is amazing. It's the castle. It's the Hall thinks it's the castle. I would love to do it. The 101, that'd be great. I've got a Willisco steam engine sat over there. That's what the stream started off with. Was live steam. Yeah, thank you. I'd love to do South Devon. They've got a load of stuff I'd love to do, particularly as we discussed, the Panya. I don't pay for the storage of the Ruston. We have an arrangement at the railway. Yeah, thanks guys. I've got to disappear. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, guys. This has been a very long, sorry for the stream going wrong chat. Hope you've enjoyed it. We will probably do this again. If you're not already part of our Discord, have a look at our Discord, join in and have a chat with us. Yes, I would love to drive another Barclay. That would be great. Drop us an email and let's have a chat with it. Oh, well done, Sundaroo. Well done fixing it. So yeah, thanks for joining the stream, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I think the stream will be up so you can re-watch and see what happens. And we'll be doing this again because it was quite good fun. You guys seem to have enjoyed it, and it was a good chatty thing. Hopefully there'll be a video out tomorrow if I finish editing it, which I've now lost quite a bit of time, and I shall go and film the live steam engines working for you. And that will go out at some point. So thank you very much, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for being supporters of LMM. We really just we're blown away by how many of you guys are enjoying what we do. It's fantastic, and chatting to you today was great. remember, we've got the Discord, you can chat to us in that. If you become Patreon, we do a podcast where you can chat to us through that as well, and we do things like that. And thank you for helping to make the community around LMM so great. We're absolutely honoured to have you guys. It's fantastic, so thank you very much. And stay safe, everybody. And yeah, if anyone's feeling alone or anything at these times, remember, we've got the Discord, so you guys can come and chat with us and do those things. So, because people shouldn't feel alone in these times, and I know a lot of people can feel alone, so come and chat. I am bad at doing goodbyes, so I'm going to end the stream before... Oh yeah, I'm on 2% battery, guys, so that is the end of the stream. The only thing is I don't actually know how to end the stream. So give me a second now as I click buttons, and that does it. Do you want to start the stream? I do. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll do this again. Bye-bye.